Welcome back to our channel. We hope you'll find valuable content here. If you enjoy our channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Let's dive in. In the vast tapestry of life, every action we take, every decision we make, and every thought we entertain has a consequence. This intricate dance between action and reaction, between cause and effect, is what shapes our reality. But what if we could truly understand this dance? What if we could master it to bend reality in our favor? In the grand theater of existence, there's a principle so fundamental that it governs the very fabric of our lives. This principle is the relationship between cause and effect. It's a dance, a rhythm of the universe, where every step taken leads to a subsequent movement, every note played echoes with a response. This dance is not just about the physical actions we see but also the unseen forces, the thoughts we think, the emotions we feel, and the decisions we make. All of these set into motion a series of events that shape our reality. Imagine for a moment a world where every smile you offer brings joy to someone's day, where every kind gesture you make ripples outwards, creating a cascade of positive events. This isn't just a fanciful dream. It's the power of understanding cause and effect in its true essence. The dance of life. Life is not a series of random events. Instead, it's a choreographed dance where every move we make influences the next. When we begin to see life in this way, we recognize that our actions, no matter how small, have consequences. A simple act of kindness can set off a chain reaction of goodwill, just as a harsh word can spiral into conflict. For instance, consider the story of a man who helps a young boy retrieve his lost ball. This small act of kindness inspires the boy to help someone else, and so the chain of positive events continues, touching countless lives in the process. The hidden forces. While our actions play a significant role, the unseen forces, our thoughts, emotions, and intentions, are equally powerful. These are the silent architects of our reality. Every thought we entertain, every emotion we harbor, sends out vibrations into the universe, influencing the events that come our way. Imagine a day when you woke up feeling positive and optimistic. Chances are, your day went smoothly, with things falling into place effortlessly. On the contrary, a day started with negativity often spirals into challenges. This is the unseen power of our inner world shaping our external reality. Mastering the dance. To truly bend reality at our command, we must become conscious dancers, aware of every step we take, every note we play. This means being mindful of our actions, thoughts, and emotions. It's about recognizing that we are not mere spectators but active participants in the dance of life. Consider a musician. A master musician doesn't just play notes, they feel the music, understand its rhythm, and become one with the melody. Similarly, by understanding the rhythm of cause and effect, we can become masters of our destiny, harmoniously aligning with the universe's flow. Mastering cause and effect is not about manipulating the world to our whims but understanding the profound interconnectedness of all things. It's about recognizing that we have the power to shape our reality, not through force but through understanding, compassion, and conscious living. By embracing this dance, we can create a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. The tree analogy, roots and fruits. In the heart of a dense forest, where the sun's rays play hide and seek with the leaves, stands a magnificent tree. Its branches reach out to the skies, and its roots dig deep into the earth. This tree, in all its glory, serves as a profound metaphor for understanding the relationship between cause and effect in our lives. A tale of two worlds. Above the ground, we see the tree's trunk, branches, leaves, and fruits. This is the world that's visible to us, the world of effects. It's where we witness the outcomes, the results of underlying causes. Just as we enjoy the sweet fruit or lament a sour one, in life, we often rejoice or despair at the outcomes without truly understanding their origins. Below the ground, hidden from our view, lies a vast network of roots. These roots, though unseen, are the life force of the tree. They draw nutrients from the soil, anchor the tree firmly, and determine the health and vitality of everything above. Similarly, in our lives, the unseen causes our beliefs, intentions, and actions shape the visible outcomes. The interplay of roots and fruits. Every fruit that the tree bears is a direct result of the health and vigor of its roots. A tree with strong, nourished roots will bear sweet and abundant fruits. In contrast, a tree with weak or diseased roots will produce sparse and unpalatable fruits. For instance, think of a successful entrepreneur. The success, fruit, that we see is a result of countless hours of hard work, perseverance, learning from failures, and a strong belief in their vision, roots. Nurturing the roots. To change the fruits, one must focus on nurturing the roots. This means understanding the underlying causes and addressing them. In life, if we desire different outcomes, we must be willing to change our beliefs, actions, and intentions. Imagine a gardener who wishes for a bountiful harvest. Instead of merely focusing on the fruits, the gardener tends to the soil, waters the roots, and ensures the tree is protected from pests. Similarly, to manifest positive changes in our lives, we must tend to our inner world, nourishing our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. The tree analogy beautifully encapsulates the essence of cause and effect. Just as the roots determine the fruits, our inner world shapes our external reality. By understanding and nurturing the roots of our lives, we can manifest a reality that's aligned with our deepest desires and aspirations. Cosmic trees in esoteric teachings. In the quiet corners of ancient scriptures and the whispered tales of mystics, there exists a concept that bridges the earthly with the divine. This concept is the cosmic tree, a symbol that transcends cultures and epochs, offering a profound understanding of the universe's workings and our place within it. The universal symbolism of the cosmic tree. Across various cultures and spiritual traditions, the cosmic tree emerges as a symbol of life, growth, and cosmic order. Whether it's Yggdrasil from Norse mythology, the tree of life in Kabbalistic teachings, or the Bodhi tree under which Buddha attained enlightenment, the essence remains consistent. The tree represents the interconnectedness of all life and the flow of cosmic energies. For instance, in Hindu mythology, the eternal banyan tree, known as Akshaya Veda, is believed to be imperishable and represents the soul's eternal nature. The upside-down cosmic tree. A fascinating aspect of the cosmic tree in many teachings is its depiction as an upside-down tree. The roots are in the heavens, drawing spiritual nourishment, while the branches extend downwards, manifesting into the physical realm. This inversion symbolizes the primacy of the spiritual over the material and emphasizes the idea that our earthly existence is a reflection of higher cosmic truths. Imagine a reflection in a serene lake. The trees on the bank appear upside down in the water, yet both the real tree and its reflection are connected. Similarly, the upside-down cosmic tree suggests that our material world is a reflection of a higher spiritual reality. Navigating life with the cosmic tree. Understanding the concept of the cosmic tree offers a roadmap for navigating life. The tree teaches us that to thrive in the material world, we must remain connected to our spiritual roots. Just as a tree's health depends on drawing nutrients from its roots, our well-being, both physical and emotional, is nourished by our spiritual connection. Consider a person feeling lost or disconnected. By reconnecting with their spiritual roots, be it through meditation, prayer, or introspection, they can find guidance, purpose, and a sense of belonging. The cosmic tree in esoteric teachings serves as a beacon, illuminating the intricate dance between the material and the spiritual. It reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things and encourages us to seek balance, harmony, and growth by staying rooted in our spiritual essence while branching out into the world. Power of language. In the echoing chambers of history, amidst the grand tales of heroes and the poetic verses of sages, there lies a tool so potent that it has shaped civilizations, kindled revolutions, and transformed the very essence of human interaction. This tool is language. More than just a means of communication, language is a bridge between worlds, a conduit of thought and emotion, and a mirror reflecting our deepest desires and fears. Language, the bridge between worlds. At its core, language is a system of symbols and sounds that allows us to convey our thoughts, feelings, and experiences to others. But beyond this functional aspect, language serves as a bridge between our inner and outer worlds. It allows us to externalize our internal realities, making the abstract tangible and the intangible graspable. For instance, think of the word love. While the word itself is a mere combination of letters, it evokes a myriad of emotions, memories, and associations, transporting us to moments of joy, pain, longing, and contentment. The conduit of creation. Throughout history, mystics and philosophers have emphasized the creative power of words. In many spiritual traditions, the world itself is believed to have been spoken into existence. Words, when uttered with intention and emotion, carry a vibrational frequency that can influence the fabric of reality. Imagine a leader delivering a passionate speech. The words, charged with emotion and intent, can inspire a crowd, ignite a movement, and even change the course of history. The mirror of the soul. Language also serves as a mirror, reflecting our beliefs, values, and worldviews. The words we choose, the stories we tell, and the narratives we subscribe to reveal much about our inner landscapes. They shed light on our hopes, fears, biases, and aspirations. Consider the difference between saying I have to and I choose to. The former implies obligation and external pressure, while the latter signifies autonomy and empowerment. The power of language is immense and multifaceted. It's not just about conveying information but about creating realities, bridging worlds, and reflecting the depths of the human soul. By recognizing and harnessing this power, we can shape our experiences, influence our surroundings, and chart a path toward a more conscious and connected existence. Spiritual knowledge, unlocking the universe within. In the vast expanse of the universe, amidst the twinkling stars and swirling galaxies, there lies a realm often overlooked but equally profound, the inner universe of the human spirit. This realm, rich with wisdom, insight, and potential, is the domain of spiritual knowledge. It's a treasure trove that, when accessed, can illuminate our path, enhance our understanding, and elevate our existence. The essence of spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge is not merely an accumulation of facts or doctrines. It's an experiential understanding that transcends the intellectual mind. It's about connecting with the deeper truths of existence, understanding the interconnectedness of all life, and realizing the divine essence within and around us. For instance, while a book might describe the tranquility of meditation, true spiritual knowledge is attained when one immerses oneself in meditation and experiences that tranquility firsthand. The gateway to wholeness. One of the profound gifts of spiritual knowledge is the sense of wholeness it brings. In a world often fragmented by differences, distractions, and discord, spiritual knowledge offers a unifying perspective. It reminds us that beneath the surface diversity, there lies a fundamental unity, a shared essence that binds us all. Imagine a vast ocean with countless waves. Each wave, unique in its form and movement, is still part of the same ocean. Similarly, despite our individual journeys, we are all expressions of the same cosmic consciousness. Harnessing spiritual forces. By delving into spiritual knowledge, we not only gain insights but also tap into the spiritual forces that shape our reality. These forces, governed by higher laws, can be harnessed to manifest positive changes, heal wounds, and elevate our experiences. Consider the practice of gratitude. Rooted in spiritual wisdom, expressing gratitude aligns us with the frequency of abundance, attracting more blessings and positivity into our lives. Spiritual knowledge is like a compass for the soul, guiding us through the maze of existence. It unveils the mysteries of the cosmos, bridges the gap between the seen and the unseen, and empowers us to live with purpose, clarity, and joy. By embracing this knowledge, we not only enrich our individual lives but also contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness. Pitfalls in pursuit of change. Change is an intrinsic part of the human experience. From the shifting seasons to the evolving landscapes of our lives, change is constant. Yet, in our quest for transformation, especially personal and spiritual growth, there are pitfalls that can divert us from genuine progress. Recognizing and navigating these pitfalls is crucial to ensure that our journey towards change is meaningful and enduring. The illusion of surface-level change. One of the most common pitfalls in the pursuit of change is being content with surface-level transformations. These are changes that might appear significant but lack depth and sustainability. They are akin to applying a fresh coat of paint to a dilapidated wall without addressing the underlying structural issues. For instance, someone might adopt a new diet or fitness regimen and see immediate results. However, if they haven't addressed the underlying beliefs or habits that led to their previous state, the chances of reverting are high. Mistaking motion for progress. In our fast-paced world, there's a tendency to equate busyness with productivity. However, mere motion doesn't necessarily mean progress. It's possible to be busy without moving closer to our goals or desired change. Imagine a hamster running tirelessly on a wheel. There's a lot of activity, but no real movement forward. Similarly, we might find ourselves caught in cycles of activity that don't yield genuine growth. Seeking external validation. Another pitfall is the over-reliance on external validation. While feedback and recognition can be motivating, grounding our sense of worth or the success of our change efforts on external approval can be limiting and disempowering. Consider an artist who creates solely based on what's popular or trending, neglecting their authentic voice. While they might gain temporary acclaim, they miss out on the deeper fulfillment of genuine self-expression. Neglecting the inner world. True change is holistic, encompassing both the external and the internal. A pitfall many encounter is focusing solely on external changes, neglecting the inner transformation required. This can lead to imbalances and a sense of emptiness, even when outwardly, everything seems perfect. Think of a person who achieves professional success but feels a void within due to neglected personal relationships or unaddressed emotional wounds. The pursuit of change, while noble and necessary, comes with its set of challenges. By being aware of these pitfalls and approaching our transformation journey with mindfulness and introspection, we can ensure that our changes are deep, lasting, and aligned with our true essence. Co-creating reality, the symphony of collective consciousness. In the grand theater of existence, where countless stories unfold and myriad dreams take flight, there's a subtle yet profound force at play. This force, often unnoticed, is the collective consciousness of humanity. It's the amalgamation of our thoughts, emotions, intentions, and beliefs. And when harnessed, it has the power to co-create reality, shaping the world in ways both seen and unseen. The fabric of collective consciousness. At its essence, collective consciousness is the shared set of beliefs, ideas, and moral attitudes that operate as a unifying force within society. It's like an invisible web, connecting each one of us, reflecting our shared experiences, aspirations, and challenges. For instance, consider global movements for peace, environmental conservation, or social justice. These movements gain momentum because they resonate with the collective consciousness, tapping into shared values and desires. The ripple effect of individual transformation. Every thought we entertain, every emotion we feel, and every intention we set sends ripples into the collective consciousness. Our personal growth and transformation, therefore, have a broader impact, influencing the collective and, in turn, shaping reality. Imagine a pond where each individual's positive actions are like pebbles dropped into the water. The ripples they create intersect and amplify, leading to a larger wave of positive change. The dance of co-creation. Co-creating reality is not a passive process. It requires active participation, alignment with higher truths, and a deep sense of responsibility. When individuals come together with a shared vision and intention, the power of collective consciousness is magnified, leading to tangible shifts in reality. Think of collaborative projects, community initiatives, or group meditations. The synergy of collective effort and intention can manifest outcomes that are greater than the sum of individual contributions. Co-creating reality is both an art and a responsibility. It's about recognizing our interconnectedness, honoring the power of collective consciousness, and actively participating in shaping a world that reflects our highest aspirations. By aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions with this understanding, we can usher in an era of harmony, abundance, and collective flourishing.